In the fish,
mu kyennyanja
Jesus used the fish in 4 areas.
Yesu yakozesa ebyennyanja mu bintu bina.
Significantly in 4 areas.
Mu bintu
The
bina.
first one to draw Simon Peter to come.
Okusooka balina okusikiriza Simon
And his
Peter
entire family.
ne famire ye yonna okujja omuweereza.
He used the fish
Yakozesa byannyanja
to get a man committed to his ministry
okufuna omuntu yeeweeyo mu buweereza bwe
and turn him into a rock.
n'amufuula olwazi.
Peter.
Peetero
He used the fish again
nate
to pay the taxes.
okusasula emisolo.
He didn't say, Simon Peter, go get a lamb,
Teaga nti Simoni Peetero genda okwata omwana gw'endiga
go get a sheep.
oba genda okwata endiga.
No.
Nedda.
He said, go catch a fish.
Yaga genda okwata ekyennyanja.
Open its mouth.
Kyasamya akamwa kaakyo.
Take out a gold nugget.
Jjayo ensimbi ya zaabu.
Pay your taxes and my taxes.
Ogenda osasule sente z'omusolo.
He uses the fish
yakozesa kyennyanja.
to tell Simon Peter
Agamba Peetero
that the way I called you
nti engeri gye nakuyitamu
is the way you should maintain it.
y'engeri gy'olina okusigaza ekyo kye nakuwa.
I called you through a fish.
Nakuyita mpita mu kyannyanja.
Live by the fish.
Beerawo ku lwa byannyanja.
You got saved by faith.
Waloka lwa kukkiriza.
Live by faith.
Era beerawo lwa kukkiriza.
The just
Abakkiriza
shall live by faith.
bajja beera lwa
The
kukkiriza.
way God brought you in the ministry
Katonda yakuyingiza atya mu
is
buweereza.
the way you should maintain it.
Bw'atyo walina okubeezaawo
If
buweereza.
God brought you through miracles,
Katonda yakuleeta byamagero.
live by miracles.
Beerawo lwa byamagero.
If God brought you by religion, live by religion.
Sigala mu
But
ddiini yo.
some of us,
Abamukufu
we were brought by faith. We were brought by miracles. We were brought by grace. We were brought by total surrender. That's how we are going to live. I said that's how we were brought in by fasting. We were brought in by prayer. We were brought in by the word of God. We were brought in by the miracles of God. Live that way. I have seen so many ministries.
Ndabya buweereza bungi.
They take off
Batandika bulungi.
and they go for a while.
Ne bagendako ebbanga.
And then they become religious.
Ne bafuuka bannaddiini.
God brought you in when you are hungry for the supernatural.
Watandikiranga Katonda omwagala nnyo ng'oyagero.
You long for the supernatural.
Ng'oyaaya n'olw'ebyamagero.
Whatever he said, you did.
Nga buli kyagamba okolerawo.
Now you've reached the stage.
Kati olina w'otuuse.
You are comfortable.
Omatidde.
You used to preach with fire.
Wabuliranga n'omuliro.
Caleb said to Joshua,
Kalebu yagamba Yoswa.
for these 40 years,
Myaka 40
I've been with you.
mbadde naawe.
I feel.
Mpulira.
And he was 40 years when he joined in.
Ate naye yajoininga
With
ne
Moses.
Musa.
40 years with Moses,
Myaka 4 ne Musa.
40 years with Joshua.
Myaka 4 ne Yoswa.
And he says,
N'agamba.
the man is 80 years.
Alina myaka
I
8.
feel as though
Nti
I
nkyawulira
am 18 years old.
ng'alina emyaka 18.
As I just began,
Nga gy'obeera ntandika
my
butandisi.
fire has not
Omuliro
ceased.
tegukanga.
My strength has not
Amaanyi
ceased.
tegakendeeranga.
I'm still strong.
Kyalina amaanyi.
Some of you preachers,
Awuliza babwano.
now after 5 years,
Wayise emyaka 5.
now you've got a tie.
Kati olina etaayi.
You've got a good shoes.
Olina engatto ennungi.
You're now preaching
Kati obuulira.
as though you are dying tomorrow.
Ng'agenda okufa enkya.
You even have 200 people in your church,
Olina abantu 200 mu
or even
kanisa.
1,000 people.
Oba 1,000.
But remember how you used to preach
Jjukira wabuliranga
when
otya.
you had only 2 people.
Ng'olina abantu 2 bokka.
How you used to preach
Wabuliranga
when
otya.
you had only 20.
Ng'olina 2.
How you prepare your sermon
Oteeka otya ng'obubaka.
only for 20 people.
Ogenda kuwulira abantu 2
How you
bokka.
were so excited to go to church.
Ng'oyaaya n'ogenda mu kanisa.
You couldn't even wait for Sunday.
Nga tolina na Sunday.
But now some Sundays you said, I'm going to the beach.
Kati Sunday zimu oweereza assistant yabaabulira gojja genda ku beach.
You can preach.
Shambrokotoba.
Jesus was showing him.
Yesu yali amulaga.
Don't forget Simon Peter.
Simoni teweerabira.
That money was not to pay taxes for any other disciple.
Sente zaakusasula musolo.
It was for Peter and him.
Zaali za Petero
He said,
naye.
let me show you something.
Kankulage.
I brought you by the way of the fish.
Nakuyingiza obwakabaka lwa kyennyanja.
Don't you ever forget the fish.
Teweerabiranga ekyennyanja.
That's why when Simon Peter,
kyovola nti Simoni Petero
Jesus is dead
Yesu yafa
and he doesn't know he's resurrected,
tamanyi oba azuukidde
all his hopes are gone.
nga takyalina ssuubi
3.5 years of investment gone.
investment y'emyaka 3 n'ekitundu
He
zigenze
went back to the lake.
n'addayo ku nnyanja
He went back fishing.
yaddayo
He
kuvuba
tried, he couldn't catch.
n'agezako nalema okukwata
Then his master, his friend,
mukwano gwe
said, "Aha,
n'agamba oha
I'll meet you at the fish.
nakusanga ku kyennyanja
I'll bring it back to you, Simon Peter.
ja kukikuddiza
We'll have a deeper conversation
tujja kunywa ebigenda buziba
over
ku
fish."
byennyanja
I don't know how God called you.
simanyi kano yakuyita atya
I wasn't there,
nze saaliyo
but I know how he called me.
naye manyi nga bwe yampita
I don't know how he called you.
simanyi kano bwe yakuyita
What did he do to call you?
yakola kyokuyita
Sometimes we want to be like everybody else.
olusagala ofaananya abantu
Child
bonna.
of God,
mwana wa Katonda
you are different.
oli wanjawulo
Like those mirrors,
ng'enjawulo nga
you are
oli
different.
wanjawulo
The effect is the same,
ekifa
but you are different.
n'oli wanjawulo